You keep telling yourself it's bad timing. You convince yourself the dating pool is terrible, or that you simply haven't met someone on your specific wavelength yet, standing still and letting life rush past you. Your friends nod and agree when you say these things. They prioritize kindness and want to give you a soft landing. But that polite lie shields you from the exact information you need to hear. Chronic singleness follows a predictable pattern rooted in the self-sabotaging behaviors you repeat every single day. You ignore your physical presentation, use your smartphone as a crutch, kill basic interactions in 3 sentences, and carry an energy that exhausts everyone you meet. Until we strip away the comforting self-deception, you will never see the mechanics of how you actively repel potential partners. Human interaction happens in chronological stages, and it starts before you even open your mouth, with the immediate physical impression you broadcast to the room. If you don't work out at all, wear whatever happens to be clean, and show zero investment in your hair, skin, or hygiene, you are projecting a very clear, undeniable message. People take you at your own valuation. A complete lack of effort in how you physically show up communicates a baseline of zero self-worth. It immediately stops any potential interest on contact. Even when you do manage to show up somewhere real, you sabotage the opportunity. You sit in public spaces scrolling on your phone, convinced you are putting yourself out there, while acting as a completely unavailable human shield. This flowchart contrasts the dead end of app swiping with the progression of in-person interaction. Swiping for hours gives you the dopamine hit of dating, but it traps you in a closed loop. It requires absolutely zero vulnerability and offers zero forward progress. Showing up physically unkempt and mentally buried in a screen guarantees isolation. You lose the game before conversation can even begin. Assume you clean up, put the screen away, and someone actually says hello. Now you have to talk. This is where the interaction typically dies. You give one-word answers, you talk entirely about yourself, you ask painfully boring questions, and wait for your turn to speak instead of actually listening. This graph tracks conversational skill over time. Conversation is a degrading mechanical skill. Avoid it, and you get this steep decay curve. The only way to build it back is through the jagged, often awkward upward curve of active practice. Developing genuine curiosity and active listening transforms the exchange, preventing the interaction from flatlining after only 3 sentences. Without the practiced mechanical skill to sustain a basic dialogue, any initial physical attraction immediately evaporates. Let's go deeper. Eventually, a potential partner gets past the small talk and accesses your core personality. If that core consists of constant negativity, chronic complaining, and a reliance on sarcasm as a substitute for an actual personality, you become incredibly exhausting to be around. This visualization shows what happens when you lack passion, direction, and a worldview. You become a central node actively siphoning energy from anyone trying to connect with you, dimming the people in your orbit. When multiple people quietly step back from you or ghost you, it is not a coincidence. The common denominator is your energy. Absolutely no one wants to build a shared future on a foundation of negative energy that constantly pulls them downward. We laid out the brutal mechanics of self-sabotage for one specific reason. None of these behaviors are permanent. Your physical presentation, your screen habits, your conversational ability, and your personal energy are entirely fixable choices. Passively waiting for the right person to magically arrive and accept your flaws is a dangerous delusion. As this layout highlights, progress begins when you move past the hope for luck and make a deliberate decision to change. Put the phone in your pocket, invest physical effort into your body, practice asking actual questions, and develop a genuine interest in the world around you. Breaking the cycle requires active accountability. You have to decide today that the current version of yourself is not the final version.